Hello, everyone, and welcome to my ranking of all the Loomian Legacy starters. In 7th place is Vesperatu. The reason is that it is just a mediocre overall Loomian, at least compared to the others on this list. Its stats are fine, with its speed and melee attack being the only good stats. Also, its melee defense is fine. The only reason it is fine is that it has some pretty good moves, and if you are running a defensive set, it has a low health stat, and Blood Drain has a chance to miss. And the secret ability is useless because Blood Drain gets more health and deals more damage with Awakening. Next in 6th place on the list is Seer Knight. While I do really like Seer Knight, sadly, it is not that good for PvP. Seer Knight is in 6th place because he can't get enough damage output, and as a tank, it is pretty weak considering it is 4x weak to earth. It also has a brawler type weakness, which is really common for melee attacking Loomians. It does have a pretty useful ability, the ability being Terrifying, which is really good for a tanky Loomian. It is still a good Loomian, but this is comparing them to the others on the list. The Loomian in 5th place is going to be Valkyrie. It does have Applied Frustration, which is pretty good considering all the lesions. But Valkyrie is in a weird position between a tanky Loomian and a hard-hitting, fast Loomian, but it doesn't do very well in either. But it can have boots to be a decent, fast, hard-hitting Loomian, but that gives up any support moves, and you can't change moves once you've already clicked one. It does have a pretty good typing with a lot of resistances, also being 4 times resistant to Ancient type and immune to Spirit type. It does have some redemption for not being fast because it has Hasten and a few other good moves. In 4th place is going to be Ember. While a lot of you will disagree with this, I will explain why he is above some of the other Loomians. While its defensive typing is not that good, its stats are really good, especially its melee defense and health. Its only downside is its speed and somewhat bad ranged defense, but the health makes up for that low ranged defense, and you can run restrictive shield or heavy armor to get a higher ranged defense. With the new Yeti's Wrath rework, it is just an Earth-type rough assault, and if you use it with a staunch and restrictive shield, it can be a really hard-hitting tanky Loomian. With Rough Assault Ice, Hammer, or Spike Rush, and Yeti's Wrath, nothing in the game can resist all of your moves, and with those 3 moves, you can hit 260 Loomians in the game with an effective move. The Loomian in 3rd place is going to be Tatab. Tatab is an amazing revenge killer with a high speed stat and a high attack stat. It is also pretty good that it is a plant type, so you can swap in on any Flash and Flee or just any light type move. Both of the best moves are Jungle Jutsu and Timber Thrash, which hit so hard because of the high attack stat, and the moves are Stab, so they do 25% more with an additional 25% because of the Awakening ability. There's not much else to say about Tatab. It is just a really good Loomian. The Loomian in 2nd place is going to be Zulong. Even with Zulong losing Fire Breath, I think it still gets the number 2 spot just because of how good it is. You can run Ancient Roar or Typhoon instead. It has one of the highest speed stats in the game, with a good ranged attack stat and an ability that makes all of its good moves even better. That ability is Brute Force, which makes its moves deal 30% extra damage. The last Loomian on this list, but definitely not least, is Luminami in 1st place. Luminami has really good all-around stats and defense, and it has one of the best, if not the best, abilities in the game for a tanky Loomian. That ability is Power Napper. You gain health each time you swap out, which might not sound good at first, but with Flash and Flee, you can get some chip on a Lumen and get more health every time if they don't have a plant type. With it being tanky, you would think it doesn't have that much damage output, but surprisingly, it does. There isn't much else to say about Luminami, it is just a really good Loomian in PvP right now. This is my final list of all the starter Loomians in Loomian Legacy. Just remember, this is my opinion, so comment down below what starter Loomians you think are the best. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.